30 seconds to air.
Donnie here. Thanks for joining us. How many people are you? Well, there's one question you answered rightfully. Player 1, what's your name?
Hey, Todd, I'm on.
You're up, Player 2.
Working over on the set of the game show over there. You bet your pants.
Look, I'm gonna tell you this because it's my job.
Fantastic. Now listen up for your instructionals. You'll see a whole slaw of questions, and when you obfuscate the correct answer, press the button next to it. Player 1, you'll use the 1, 2, 3, or 4 key. Player 2, use 7, 8, 9, or 0. And you have to watch out for the timer that's ticking away. The more promptly you buzz in, the more regal tender you'll make. Or surrender. Also, Cookie will be doodling out the screws. To be used if you see a question you think your opponent might not know the solvent to. To do so, Player 1 will press the Q key, and Player 2 will impress P. And they'll have only 5 seconds to find the solvent. And you get to sit back and enjoy the Pandemonium.
We're almost at 10 seconds.
Happy trials.
And go spring check.
6, 5,
Let's go to black.
3.
In order for some rides to work, you must consciously think that you are riding them.
I am Cookie Masterson, and yes, the unitard is very comfortable. Excuse me, I just had a very clear image of what your love child would look like. There's some hardware for you two. And our wrong answer of the game is brought to you by
Grin Toothpaste Kegs. Squeeze from the bottom? Screw that. For best results, pump from the top.
Sniff out our sponsor's wrong answer of the game and you'll end up with a great prize and serious cash. All right, we're taking off. Right off the top, suspendered in midair. Suppose Larry King comes out with his own line of Larry King-sized beds, big enough to hold up to 7 spouses. If it's the widest and longest bed possible, what will it be? A king? A California king? As wide as a king, as long as a California king? Or as wide as a California king, as long as a king? Players 1 and 2. King-size beds are as wide as they get, and California kings are narrower but longer than kings, so this combo would be the widest and longest. Each purchase of a Larry King-size bed comes with a complimentary set of giant suspenders to strap you and your loved ones in each night. Next, Kobe drives the lane. If Kobe Bryant teamed up with retailer Lane Bryant, what specialty product line might he endorse? Plush toy basketballs, build-it-yourself furniture, body spray for seniors, or sneakers for plus-size women? Player 1. Lane Bryant has stores all over the country specializing in clothing for the larger ladies. Of course, the signature line of shoes would be the Nike Badonkadonks. Player 2. Looks like you had the instructions upside down. Take a good look at Cat Thing You Do. If the average life expectancy for cats is 12 years, how many lives did the Broadway run of the musical Cats use up? 1 life, 1.5 lives, 2 lives, or 2.5 lives? Players 1 and 2. Cats ran on Broadway for 18 years. The longest running show is Phantom of the Opera, just over 20 years, which is only a very small fraction of the life expectancy of a phantom.
Everybody quattro, hey!
And now, Splashenpfeffer und It's a Dis or Dat. Player 2. Your score could use a hand. Why don't you play this one? I'm going to read off 7 things. For each one, tell me if it's the name of a fish disease or the name of a beloved Beatrix Potter character. If it's a fish disease, press the 7 key. If it's a Beatrix Potter character, press the number 8. For each one you get right, I'll give you 300 carrots. Get it wrong and you'll lose 300 and your gills will fall off. Player 1. Play along with your 1 and 2 keys. If you get the answer right before they get it wrong, you'll steal the cash. And swim quickly. Mr. McGregor's on your cottontail. All right, let's get started. Flopsy. Dropsy. Mopsy. Bloat. Hunka Munka. Ick. Piggling Blam. Not bad, but next time you might want to have your lucky rabbit's foot with you. Here. With characters like Mrs. Tiggywinkle, Jemima Puddle Duck, and Squirrel Nutkin, I'll bet Beatrix Potter would have made one hell of a urologist.
Where's the fire, girl? Rock my world, girl. Ooh, yeah.
And on its way, come here and give me a hug. Suppose Paris Hilton wrote a book about a reconciled relationship with Nicole Richie titled The Treaty of Paris and Nicole. If it's similar to the Treaty of Paris, which conflict would be highlighted? The Revolutionary Weight Loss War, the War of the Roses and Cristal, the Not Hot Civil War, or the 100 Days of Not Partying War? Player 1. The U.S. Revolutionary War concluded and America's independence was recognized with the signing at the Treaty of Paris. The Treaty in Paris is the name of, an internet video I've been interested in seeing, but my mom won't give me the parental control password for the laptop we share. Player 2. Round 1 is complete. And player 1 is in the lead, but there's more trivia to come. Don't forget, in round 2, all the cash is doubled. And lest you forget, the wrong answer of the game is still out there waiting for you. Let's see what's in store. Let's try 20,000 Leagues Under Admission Requirements. If the Justice League had a superhero student exchange with the Ivy League, which of these superheroes would be taking advantage of the program? The Flash studying physics at Penn State, Wonder Woman learning Greek at Colgate, Batman studying zoology at Dartmouth, or Superman studying astronomy at William and Mary? Let me show you something. Dartmouth is one of the 8 universities in the Ivy League. Some of the lesser superheroes didn't qualify for the exchange program, but Aquaman found a really great male correspondence course in locksmithing. Players 1 and 2. Colgate, I think you've developed a cavity between your ears. But luckily you can brush off anything ruining your buzz with a toothpaste keg from our wrong answer of the day sponsor, Grin Toothpaste Kegs, putting the party in your mouth since 1901. This wrong answer of the game is worth $8,000 for you. Nice job. Open wide for Rated A for Alien. Suppose the aliens had survived their famous crash at Roswell, New Mexico and escaped. If they got together for a 30-year crash anniversary, which double feature could they have seen in theaters that year? 2001: A Space Odyssey and Barbarella, 1968, Close Encounters of the Third Kind and Star Wars, 1977, E.T. and the Thing, 1982, or Predator and Spaceballs, 1987. Player 2, do something! Player 1, the Roswell incident happened in 1947, so the 30-year anniversary would be 1977, a banner year for alien movies. I think if aliens ever show up, it'd be a great idea to let them go see movies. Of course, with my luck, one of them would plop himself right down in front of me with his giant oblong head. Player 2, why would they want to watch Spaceballs when they've already lived Spaceballs?
Plucking chickens, picking out a mate. Guess I'll marry 8.
Here's a good one. History repeats itself, more or less. It's time for another Who Said It question. Now, our production assistant, Chad, will hand me a piece of paper with a famous quote, and...
Whoa, hold up. You did not tell me about this.
Chad, yes, I did. I emailed you. I Facebooked you. I spoke to you face to face.
Did you see the Twitter link to my Tumblr post where I explain you should only contact me through my landline?
I'm going to rip your face off.
No worries, bro. I got a good quote. I think I remember it right.
Okay. Who said, Chad?
We shouldn't be afraid of anything, but we, should be afraid of being afraid?
George Washington, John F. Kennedy, Abraham Lincoln, or Franklin D. Roosevelt? Player 1.
Okay, just pull it up on my BlackBerry. The only thing we have to fear is fear itself, said by FDR during his first inaugural address. Solid.
Here's a similar piece of wisdom for you, Chad. The only thing you have to fear is losing your job for incompetence.
Incompetence? I don't have any problem using the bathroom.
Hey, Chad, I really hate you. Player 2.
Don't call me a crook.
Chad, that's the wrong president. And it was a misquote.
Strolling through the park with the sarsaparilla. For me,
Up next, Old Spice. Which of these is not a synonym for one of the Spice Girls? Player 2, you're getting screwed. You got 5 seconds to pick an answer. Let me explain why you got this wrong. See, a spice is something that is used to season foods. Oh, and opulent means posh. That's how you screw Player 1. Grab a few more bucks, why don't you? Player 1. None of the Spice Girls were smart. Wait, that didn't come out right.
Hold me, never let me go. Am I dreaming?
It's time for Whistle While You Consult the Stars. If you were born on August 6th, which Disney character would best represent your astrological sign? Sebastian, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, Nemo, or Simba? Players 1 and 2. Simba is a lion and so is Leo, the sign for folks born between July 23rd and August 22nd. People who are Leos are loyal, generous, and enjoy eating live antelope. Welcome to the attack. When you see 2 clues that match, Player 1 hit 1, Player 2 hit 0. 4,000 if you're right, but you lose 4,000 if you're wrong. And don't ever forget,
remember the clue.
It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. The cow goes moo. Let's pull the string and see what sounds all these things make. Good luck. Takes it! Great work, Player 1. You are like some beautifully toned racehorse moving ever forward with one ultimate goal in mind. Player 2, you are the steaming pile that gets left behind. But don't feel bad, cause
You don't know Jack!
Good game, everyone. Donnie, what's next?
Well, now's the time when you should alert me of any intentions to continue.
It's collapsible, it's expandable, it fits in your pocket, it fits in your mouth. The Omni-Tool has it all.
It's a wood chipper, it's a cat carrier, it's an oven, it's a cradle.
It slices through glass and dissolves metal.
It's a shovel, it's an ironing board, it's a bug zapper, it's a radon detector.
Don't just buy one.
It's a tampon, it's a broadcasting tower, it's a war memorial, it's a Spanish dictionary.
Replace 10,000 clumsy tools with one Omni-Tool.
It's an air conditioner, it's flattering pants, it's a bomb shelter, it's a healthy alternative to bacon.
Plus, the Omni-Tool is 100% edible and fits comfortably in your pocket.
It's a covered wagon, it's the face of God, it's a space helmet, it's a particle accelerator.
Operators are standing by. Get yours today.
It's a toy, it's a rifle, it's a walrus diaper, it's a lemon zest.
So, thanks again.